My name is Sumnima Tuladhar. I work for an organization called CWIN Nepal, and we are a pioneer child rights organization in Nepal looking after many issues of child rights, including children in conflict, children living on the streets, and I'm also a member of some of the networks on women's rights, including Shanti Malika, that's a network of women for peace. The main issue for women in Nepal is gender-based violence and discrimination and discriminatory practices, traditional practices or cultural practices as well. Because in Nepal, child marriage is still a problem, and a lot of gender-based violence is deeply rooted in our patriarchal society. And it is also the lack of implementation of laws that hinders the process of women's empowerment, and there's a lot of impunity in the ground when it comes to access to justice for women, and justice for women is a challenge. There's a lot of challenges also for us as human rights defenders, women human rights defenders, and since we are taking up challenging task of like criticizing the policies and facing the perpetrators and trying to bring them into is like a very challenging task, and for that we need a lot of solidarity and connections. In Nepal, we are very proud that we are a strong civil society, and we are working closely with all the stakeholders, including the government authorities and various departments of the government. While we are working with the government in partnership to reach out to more women and to bring agenda of women in policy at higher level, at the same time we are working in the grassroots with the women who are facing discrimination, who are facing gender-based violence, and we are also trying to bring the voices of women at the policy level, and that's again another challenge we face, because sometimes the work that organizations like us and the women networks do in the grounds are not very much recognized, and sometimes it's harder for the policymakers to get related to the real issues in the ground. So the networks and the organizations like us are trying to bridge this gap as well and bring women's voices in the forefront.